Hey everybody, it's Jenny Craig from Live Your Power. I wanted to share with you a powerful tip. I was on Skype today with one of my clients who is an entrepreneur and an athlete as well. And we got down to the root of his issue. And what the deal was is he was really angry at something that had happened a long time ago. And it truly was still affecting his life today. So what I had him do is what you need to do. Go pick up a bottle of water. And he had one right there on his desk. I said, now I want you to pick up that water and I want you to hold it like this during our session. I want you to look at that bottle of water and I want you to determine something that you're really mad about. You have a right to be. I mean, people can act like idiots. Things can happen to us that really hurt us. All of that is in this bottle right now. I want you to look at it and think about it as your anger. And I want you to hold it out. And the longer we sat during our session, he was like, Jenny Craig, can I put the bottle down now? I'm like, nope. It was like 5 minutes in. I was like, come on, dude. You're a strong athlete. You know, you created this big company. Come on, hold it. You can do it. So the longer we sat there, he's like, this is getting irritating. It's frustrating. It's distracting. And I was like, yeah, I know, right? It's only been like 5 minutes. It's already irritating. It's already distracting. Like, what if I had you hold this out for an hour? Well, by then your arm starts hurting, and this little bottle of water that really wasn't a big deal to begin with is actually hurting you. What if it was 5 hours? What if it was a month? What if it's been 20 years? And how many of us have actually held on to something for so long that really is just continuing to harm us? And the truth of the matter is, because y'all know I'm a brain nerd, right? That every time you get mad, you are flooding your brain and your body with chemicals that are making you weaker. It's making your immune system go down. It's actually making you depressed, anxious. It does so many things that are actually affecting our performance, affecting what our return on investments in our company are, our profits, our personal relationships, just because we're refusing to let go of this. So I want to help you, just like I help my clients. I want you to go ahead and decide on something you're ready to get rid of. Some hurt, some pain, something that you're just done with, that you're just going to put down and say enough. And now you're free to move on with your life. Now, I know, having been in the business I have for so many years, so many people say to me, hey Jenny, like, what's it mean to forgive? What do you mean by that? How do I do it? Because it just seems like it's a philosophical thing, right? Like, oh yeah, I'm just going to forgive that person for whatever it is they might do. Well, you know what? There are tools and there are tips and there are ways that people can get through this behavior, and it actually changes everything in their life. Let me give you an example of another recent client, a woman. She came to me after being in business for many years, and in her first quarter she'd lost more than 25% of her profits. And she'd gone through the traditional business coach that goes through your budget and all of those kind of things, and had been in a mastermind where, you know, they were doing the traditional business. Well, I'm a little different in what I do. And what I do, my background is psychology and neurology, so I monitor your energy patterns, I monitor your behavioral patterns. I figure out where you keep self-sabotaging and give you the actual tools to rewire your brain so that you can get through it for the long term. This woman got mad at one of her clients. Actually, it was one of her employees, one of her first employees. She had hired him, and he stole $1,000, and in her business that actually wasn't that much money, but it is substantial enough. It wasn't really about the money to her is the point. It was about the fact that she had trusted this guy, and from that point on everything shifted in her business. And let me give you the idea of why. Well, first of all, she felt betrayed, so she's angry. And as any of us, when we get angry, you start going over and over and over in your head. Maybe you're calling up everybody, you keep reliving the experience. She wasn't sleeping well at night, so you know when you don't sleep well, you don't perform as well the next day. Because she's not sleeping as well, now she's a little bit more crankier than she was in the past. Now she's sleeping in, which means she always did all her best marketing in the morning. Now she wasn't doing her marketing. And not only that, her employees love her, but she started adapting who she was, so she's now starting to micromanage her employees. She's watching over them. She's not trusting them. They're feeling upset because they didn't do anything wrong. It was just this one dude who stole some money from her that she fired on the spot. So what happened because of the micromanaging, because she's not sleeping well, because now her profits are going down, now she's freaking out even more, now she's sleeping even less. It started this whole series and chains of events that her employees aren't mad, she's not treating her customers well, she's not getting new customers. Everything is shifting so that it all added up to 25% of her profits actually going down within 1 quarter. When we got to the point of understanding that being mad at just one person can shift your business, can shift your personal relationships, can shift everything that's going on in your life, she absolutely said, Jenny, I'm done. Absolutely done. I'm ready to set this down. And I have no judgment how long you want to hold on to this stuff. But it's kind of like how Nelson Mandela said that when you remain angry at somebody, it's like drinking poison and waiting for your enemy to die. So, I'm going to give you one tip today, and I want you to check back in with me tomorrow because I'm going to give you some other tips. Tip number 1, I want you to sit down and I want you to really take ownership of your life. I want you to figure out what it is that you're still so mad about and decide if you're done with it. Because when you're done with it, we can actually move that energy out and actually make you happier again. Literally, I can show you science for all you brain nerds that it'll shift and change the way the hormones and neurotransmitters are in your brain. So if you're ready, I want you to make that list. And I want you to set the intention that you're done with it. You're going to release it and let it go. That is step 1. Tomorrow, I'm going to actually give you some psychological tools and techniques that you can do at home that will allow you to release anger that has been clogging up your life for so long. And whether it is that you want to get more profits in your business, whether it is you want a better relationship in your life, whether it is you want to have better friendships, whatever it is that you're looking for, I know that when you release anger, you will actually feel better. No doubt about it. So thank you for joining me today for my little Live Your Power moment, and go ahead and make it a great day.